Hello, hello, hello. Okay, when we see the red dot up here in the corner, then that means we are live. I had some I had some electrolytes earlier that were pink. It was a raspberry. So it looked really pretty in here and now I just have water. How are you guys? How are you guys? I hope you're wearing pink. It is National Pink Day and I need to go get my phone, but before I do, because all of my stuff is on my phone. But before I do, I wanted to greet you, say hello, and maybe my husband will bring me my phone. Just maybe. How was your guys' day? Was it hot where you are? Oh my gosh. It's been hot here. In the high 90s, but it just seems like it was hotter than that. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, seemed like it was in the hundreds and it was only like 97, but I'm going to send something to the printer and then we can get started. I am excited about National Pink Day. And a little inside scoop, my sale ended at 7, but if you are on listening to the sound of my voice, then you get to shop until 9 p.m. So that's kind of a little perk for being on, right? Okay, I'm going to double check. Whoa, I'm going to double check that we are in the right place. Hi, Alex. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I'm glad you got on. Okay. Okay. Whoops. So you guys comment in the chat what you're drinking, where you're joining us from. I'm going to grab some information real quick in my messenger because I only have part of it. There's 2 more pages, so I want to grab that real quick. And then we can get started. And I have the charcoal mask. I've already used my skincare, my cleanser anyway. I have already used the cleanser. So here is the repair set with the facial peel, and I've already used the cleanser. I cleansed my face and I wanted to do the charcoal mask ahead of time because this way it would give us more time. Normally you use the charcoal mask 10 to 15 minutes, but because we're doing Korean glass skin, by me having it on ahead of time, it just saves us a little bit of time. It doesn't mean that, you know, it doesn't mean that you don't still wait for it to set and stuff. It just means I just did a few things, 2 things, cleanse and charcoal mask before we got on camera. Okay, so some things are printing off. And let me see what you guys said about how hot is it where you're at and where are you joining us from? Because, well, it was only, I think, 97. It just seemed hotter. I don't know. Maybe it was because, um, busy, busy, busy all day long from early this morning. Okay. Well, I see Alex is joining us from California. And those of you that jump on within the next few minutes, just share with us where you're joining from. And I think I challenged like 3 people for a special offer to join on tonight. So we're looking for Tiffany Johnson. We're looking for Diana Linares. And then one more. And I forget who the other person was. Let me look. Let's see. That's who we're looking for. Hey, Miss Tiffany. There you are. Okay. Sometimes the first 2, 3 minutes are just kind of, my girlfriend has sold her house. And I think there was a 26-day escrow. Can you believe it? That's like, I mean, I've heard of a 30-day escrow, but wow, that was like pretty quick. My goodness. Oh, Shannon. Okay, so we're looking for Shannon, Tiffany, and Diana. I'm going to go back to the Facebook group and scroll a little bit. I'll put my phone up here, and it is, 5 after the hour. So why don't we go ahead and dive in. Now, I want to share with you a little bit about the Korean glass skin, kind of the background and whatnot. Um, okay, front and back side. My husband's helping me. I'm tired tonight. So thank you, Randy, for doing that. And I think we are golden. Okay, and I've got a placemat with some specials that I will share as well. This is for the girls. Okay, I will share this. I think we are golden. I think that was from previous. Okay, here we go. Rapid fire. Now, because I did my cleanser in my skincare system already, and I already had charcoal mask that bought me just a few minutes, I'm going to go ahead and remove the charcoal mask, and I'm going to go straight to the facial peel. You guys, how many of you guys have used this charcoal mask? And last time I still had some on my eyebrows. Oh my gosh, how embarrassing, right? But it just, especially with a warm washcloth, and this is a fun washcloth that when you purchase a skincare system, you get either a washcloth or a headband from me as a gift. There's always the opportunity for a roll-up bag at half off. I really try to help my customers just stretch their dollar as far as it'll go. And I just had my eyebrows done, so I have to avoid water, I think, for 8 days around my eyebrows. So I'm trying to be very delicate. What about you guys? Oh my gosh. Have you ever had to be delicate around your eyebrows? It's, what do you guys think? What do you think of my eyebrows? So I'll go in 6 weeks to touch up. We did tattoo. Okay. All right. I have hair in the front, but not in the back. I don't know if it's a form of like alopecia or what, but probably about like 20 years ago. The eyebrows, after the arch or right before the arch and back, no longer grew, or they were real sparse, right? So okay. I think I got it all. Sometimes you guys can see. Okay, did I get it on straight? Anyway, it feels so good. I love using the charcoal mask. And I love being able to kind of share with you guys a little bit about Korean glass skin. Now, you know, glass skin. What is Korean glass skin? It's an ultra hydrated, smooth, and lit from within glow. A trend that started, as you've heard me say before, in Korea, but it's now a global beauty obsession. The key ingredients in glass skin is hyaluronic acid, which is a moisture magnet that plumps skin from within. Glycolic acid exfoliates for smoother, radiant skin. Vitamin C and collagen boosters, which brightens and firms, and then nourishing oils. Those are the four key components. However, are there other products that you use? Yes. Again, in the month of June, we are talking, I think I see some math. We are talking about doing for your skin what it really needs. This is not a minimalist. This is not about how quick we can do something and how simple we can do it. Instead, it's about what can we do to our skin to maximize the benefit of good skincare, right? Okay, now I do have clothes on. When I look in the mirror, it looks like I don't, but I absolutely do. Here on National Pink Day. Did you guys wear pink? I had pink shoes on. I had pink shorts on underneath my pink dress so that if I bent over, I didn't give anybody a show. You know what I mean? What about you guys? What did you do? What are you wearing that's pink? Do you have something in your hair? do you have, what do you have on that's pink? Or did you miss it altogether? Who missed it altogether? Oh my gosh. Well, again, step one is to deep cleanse with your foaming cleanser. You saw that I had already done that. And then step two is to detox and reset. Before you can glow, you've got to let go of the mask, which absorbs the oil, clears out your pores, and leaves skin feeling refreshed. Now, after the detox, which is charcoal mask, okay, let me bring it closer to the camera. Then you use your facial peel. Now, facial peel, this is the higher end product when it comes to exfoliation. This is the creme de la creme. It's charcoal mask, microdermabrasion, and facial peel. And the reason why I say that, I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of nourishing oil around my eyes just to form a barrier that nothing gets in that delicate eye area, and just kind of pat like so. When you pat, you stimulate your skin. Okay, so your Revealing Radiance facial peel looks like this, and it's a pump. I just did 2 pumps, and then I'm going to apply it to my face. I'm following the instructions. If you want the instruction sheet, I'm happy to share it with you. I'm going to apply. He's running our vacuum cleaner. It's a little robot. Have you guys seen those robot vacuum cleaners? There's a new one out. Oh, I got to be careful of my eyebrows. It's so easy to forget. She did a great job. I felt it, of course. But look, we missed a spot. Oh my gosh. Okay. And I feel like, whoops, I feel like it was such a wonderful medical treatment. I was on a heated bed. If you want information on who did my brows, I'm happy to share. Give a shout out to Angel, the eyebrow girl here in town. And I was on a heated bed. It was a beautiful pink room with flowers on the wall and music playing. It was lovely. She sent me home with Aquaphor in a cute little sachet bag, and then sent me instructions. Oh, let me show you what else she did. I thought this next thing I'm going to show you was pretty top shelf of what she did. Okay. Okay, I wanted to make sure that I had the facial peel all over. You know what? I'm going to put some on my neck. Also, I've got a long neck, so I want to make sure to cover that skin, right? Okay, I was going to show you the collage that she made me. Let me show you. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I'm actually going to show this to you. Okay. Okay, close up. She took can you guys see it? She didn't do a before. Yes, she did. A little bit of a before and then after I was done. I thought that was kind of a pretty cool little trick that she did. I see I have smeared mascara. Oh my gosh. The wind was blowing so hard and I kept rubbing my eyes for sure. But class act, definitely. Her name is Angel, and last name Folkestad. It's hard for me to pronounce her name. But she was just a delight. And then she gave me instructions on how, maybe you could see that. Can you guys see that? Okay. Somebody give me a thumbs up. Yes, I can see it maybe. On how to care for my eyebrows over the next few weeks, what to do, what not to do, and how long to do it, all that good stuff until my next appointment. Sometimes people go for their second appointment, their touch up. Sometimes they don't. I will, just because she's pretty close by and I know the value of that second appointment. It definitely helps with everything to do with your eyebrows and stuff. I'm giving this just a minute. Normally you would let your facial mask, your facial peel, the hyaluronic, dry for, 10 to 15 minutes. Randy and I will do it in the morning sometimes, while we're making breakfast and stuff. And he usually watches like the news or the stock market, or Pastor Hibbs or what have you. Or we do it at night. But I usually like to do the eye patches, and I did not bring my eye patches, so I'm missing them. I did put a little bit of nourishing oil. I'm missing my eye patches. I wished I had put them in here. I make my set when I do it on camera. I like that because it makes me do my eye patches, unless, of course, you didn't bring them in here, Georgia. Anyway, good evening, Juanita. I'm glad to see you on as well. How are you doing? Tiffany, yay! Oh, she wore a pink sundress most of the day. You go, Tiffany, in your pink sundress. Hi, Candace. Glad to see that you two are on. And I almost put some pink on Baxter, but I didn't. I didn't want to demasculate him because he is a boy. He's a 15-year-old dog, and he's in my office right now. I hear him. He's in his little bed. I didn't realize he was in there. I would have held him up to say hello to you guys. Okay, so let's get on to the facial peel. I'm letting the facial peel set, and I'll just let it set for another maybe 2 minutes. But let me talk to you about the revealing facial peel, this one, and I kept the lid off of it. But the facial peel is like taking, you guys, a dull, cloudy window and giving it a deep clean. Suddenly the light shines through, right? And you just like a sparkle window, right? That's what the facial peel does to your skin. The glycolic acid peel removes dead skin cells so that fresh, radiant skin can shine through without any downtime. So it's like skin cell turnover to a higher level than even like microdermabrasion. Again, there's charcoal mask, microdermabrasion, and facial peel. And this is what the facial peel looks like. It's part of your repair system. I'll read a little bit more and then we'll go on. Next, we're going to balance our pH level. You need to balance the pH level in your skin. If you don't use your toner, the next product you use has to do the work of 2 products. It's like when your coworker calls in and you have to do their job and yours. Neither job gets done as well as it would have, right? Okay, I'm going to take my washcloth and remove my facial peel. The facial peel is clear, whereas before you saw me with the charcoal mask, right? But the facial peel is clear. I want to like lay down and go to bed. When you put it, don't you just feel relaxed? What about you guys? Relax when you put a warm washcloth on your face? It relaxes me. Does it relax you? Oh, yes. Remove all of that facial peel, and I'm trying to make sure I got my face threaded also today to remove, like a little hair, peach fuzz here or here in various places. So, and he's removed some skin tags. So it's a great way to clean your skin up. Who here has tried threading? Comment in the chat if you have tried threading. I love it. It's a Middle Eastern technique, and I really enjoy threading. I really do. Hi, Diana. I'm glad you were able to join us tonight. And your Mary Kay package will be going out tomorrow all the way to Alaska. Do you leave tomorrow? I'm so excited for you. I've always wanted to go to Alaska. We were going to take a cruise, and my mother-in-law was fearful of the water, so we didn't do it. But one day we will. I understand that fear, though, and I can appreciate that. So it just won't be with them, right? I'm sad, but I completely understand. Okay, now the facial peel is removed, and let's see. I think I did my cotton rounds in the bathroom, and I may not have brought my cotton rounds. So I have my balancing toner, and I wanted this is the each night that I do glass skin in the month of June, I introduce a product. This is micellar water. Micellar water is like a magnet. It's like a pre-cleanse that you can use before your cleanser. You'll use less cleanser if you do. And it's a great product for like running when you go to the gym and you just want to touch up or clean up a little bit, right? Micellar water works great for that. But I'm going to use my washcloth, the corner of my washcloth, because I don't see that I have a pad with me, but I'll give you a little secret. The shape of those cotton pads, you can put it in your car, like where your cup goes. It's about the same size, and it's a cute little decoration for your car. I've got two pink ones out in my car. So just a little tip. I'm going to just do it on the washcloth so that my skin still gets the benefit. I love the way this feels. When I did the glass skin for the first time, it reminded me, oh my gosh, we used to use a toner in the basic skincare system. Now, of course, I've aged 33 years since I joined Mary Kay. I have been a Mary Kay for 33 years. And so, you know, your skin changes. Ooh, but I love the way this pH feels. It's a toner, it's a balancing toner. And your balancing toner looks like this, and it has a lid for it. I think these are like $18, and a great way to balance the pH level in your skin. Let me share just a little bit. I had shared with you about balancing your pH level, but the toner helps to restore skin's pH balance without drying it out. It prevents moisture loss. I didn't realize that. I'm glad we're doing this. I'm glad I'm doing this with you. We all learn, right? We all learn together. But let me keep reading. It prevents moisture loss, protects against irritants, and helps avoid problems related to dryness, roughness, acne, aging, or sun damage. That's a mouthful. Would you agree? Okay. Key benefit is the balancing pH level. Balancing pH level of your skin is important because it helps to keep the skin balanced and healthy. And because the skin is protected by the acid mantle, any fluctuations in the pH level could make skin susceptible to dehydration, inflammation, and accelerated aging. Step 5, supercharge your skin with the replenishing serum plus C. And I've got how many of you guys have seen the roll-up bag? Okay, I've got my roll-up bag right here. I'm going to back up so that maybe you can see the whole roll-up bag. When you purchase the skincare, you can get the roll-up bag at 50% off. It's a $40 item. You would get it for $20. But look, these pockets Velcro off. I love it. So imagine going to the gym. When you go to the gym and you need a few items, you can just throw it in one of these bags and away you go. You see the zipper right there? I tie a piece of tulle to the end so that it's easy access and I can unzip it a little bit easier. So I'll put it on there. I'll show you. Tiffany, you have one of these, and then see the zipper like so, and it just unzips relatively easy. Okay, I'm going to set it on my lap and pull out my vitamin C plus E. It's vitamin C plus E plus, I think we're going to use okay, supercharge your skin with replenishing serum plus C. Think of this vitamin C plus E replenishing serum. Think of this like, let's see, as a morning sunshine boost for your skin, brightening and energizing, you guys. Now, vitamin C is like a glow filter for your face. It brightens, firms, and protects against dullness and discoloration. Did you know it also stimulates collagen production? Vitamin C plus E work together to boost collagen. There you go. Fight free radicals and enhance radiance. So I'm going to put, okay, just a little bit on the back of my hand. This is your palette that you work from. I'm going to bless myself and then blend or like pat into your skin, right? For better, a higher level of absorbency. Okay, who has tried the vitamin C plus E replenishing serum? When you do like this into your face, it actually helps your skin to absorb the product better. So many times we're in a hurry, we rub real quick. But if you will just kind of pat like so, your skin will absorb the product better. Okay, remember vitamin C and E work together to boost collagen, fight free radicals, and enhance rate. My skin is already feeling nice and supple. Now, the next step is to lift and firm with our Time Wise Repair Lifting Serum. Imagine, let me just pull it out. And I know I'm getting low, so hopefully I have enough to do it. I was running low over the weekend for sure. Okay, so your lifting serum looks like this. It does have, see this like a temperature gauge, but it measures how much you still have left in it, right? I'm going to unlock it. I put a little bit on my hand. I am going to bless myself with all due respect for even distribution on my face. And whatever I have left on my fingers, I'm going to do on my throat and décolleté area. Remember, my straps are falling. Remember that up is young and down is old. So here we go. Okay, I'm going to lightly blend like so and just kind of pat it into my skin. Lovely. This lifts and tightens your skin. Whatever you have left on your fingers, do on your throat and décolleté area. Your skin is the largest organ on your body, and it can benefit from that product. There's no need. Oh, I still had some right here. Okay, let me get it right here. There's no need to wipe it on a washcloth. The washcloth's not going to benefit from that product, but your skin, that's the largest organ on your body, on your whole person, it will benefit. So whatever you have left, woo, I touched my eyebrows and I scratched myself. Ouch. Whatever you have left, ooh, don't mess up the brows that she did, huh? Due to your throat and your décolleté area. Okay? Makes sense? Everything that you do. Cleanser, moisturizer, particularly moisturizers, things like that, your nourishing oils, so forth and so on. Okay, let's go on rapid fire. And I'm going to be posting the sets because there's a special set available at a special price. And when we get off here, I will post it. Okay, the next step is to hydrate and seal. Time Wise Repair, day cream or night cream. So day cream, let me pull it out. Day cream, you guys, you use these products, these two products. Its name is when you use it. So day cream you use during the day. It has SPF 30 in it. And night cream you use at night. It has encapsulated retinol. Shazam. It's a slow release already encapsulated in the product. Yes, you heard me right. It's got encapsulated retinol. Now we have pure retinol, and that's 0.5 retinol, and there's a retinization process to go through to acclimate your skin. But once you're done acclimating, you should be golden. And I'll let you in on a little secret. We're coming out with a product that is 0.3, so it won't require a retinization. If you want the most bang for your buck, you want the 0.5. But if you're sensitive or have a little sensitivity, or just don't want to go through the retinization process, then 0.3 might be for you. And the moment it comes out, directors will get it first. I'm going to do some pre-orders. So be watching for that because you can be one of the first to have your very own zero point 0.3. And right now I have 0.5. I have the stronger version. If you want everything you could get your hands on to be as anti-aging as possible and you don't have sensitivities or whatnot, then I've got your product right now. Otherwise, just know a more mild system will be coming out ASAP. Believe it or not, it's coming out. I can't believe we're already days, 1 week from halfway through the year. Can you guys believe that? Oh my gosh. The more you use these products, the harder it gets to miss just one of them because your skin looks and feels so great, says Juanita. And you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. So let me get my night cream and I'm going to do a little bonus product and use the nourishing oil with my night cream. Let me show you how I do it. So, nope, this is day cream. Hold on. Day cream has SPF 30. You see the SPF 30. And night cream has encapsulated retinol. Now you take the lid off, girls. Okay. You place your index and middle finger, these two fingers, right here on the top. Let me show you what it looks like. Okay. And then you push and you dispense. Okay. Now this one had to be primed, but whatever. Can you guys see that? Okay. I'm not seeing it because my ring light is right here. But if you can see this, what product is right there, that's what I'm going to scoop up. I'm going to bless myself. Okay. And then I scooped up what was there. And then I'm going to lightly blend. Right? I'm trying to avoid those eyebrows. She just did them today. And it's hard to avoid them. Okay. What you have left on your fingers due to your throat and décolleté area. Remember, up is young and down is old. You want to go up, 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 massage, lymphatic drain, right? All those good things that we do for our skin. Oh, it's feeling good. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Let me just get a little bit more. I'll repeat that. And I'm pushing one time. I've got a little bit on there. Got it on my finger. I'm going to put it on the top of my hand. What I like to do is either the lifting serum or the night cream. I like to put 1 or 2 drops of nourishing oil. Okay. I'm going to blend and then I'm going to apply it. So bless, 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 bless. And what's left, do on your throat and décolleté area. Okay. Now I'm going to come close to the screen. You guys, this girl's about to enter her 6th decade. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Birthdays are a privilege not everyone gets. My niece was killed at 13 years old in a car accident. So she never had the privilege of, graduating high school, getting married, going to college, getting married, all those things. So instead of complaining, I'm another year older, I'm celebrating. I'm just about another year older and I'm okay with that. Perspective, right? How you look at things is very, very important. Okay, what do you think about my skin? It feels nice. It feels nice and clean. Is it perfect? No. Do I have flaws? Yes, I do. But this is me on National Pink Day. I'm so excited that you guys have been with me for about 30 minutes. Thank you for staying on. I am going to post the sets, so the items that we used today, we put them in a couple of different sets. I'm going to post that. For those of you listening to the sound of my voice, the sale is good until 9 o'clock. So about another 25, 30 minutes. As long as you message me something that you need, then that secures your discount. Okay. And then if you needed to add something or take away, I just did a little phone call with one of my customers in Yorba Linda, and she winded up adding the skincare set and then 3 other products, a foundation primer, a sunscreen, and microdermabrasion. So she's going to be all set. Yes. Does it cost money? Yes, it does. but at 23% off for National Pink Day, that's a pretty good deal. Would you agree? Now watch for the post of the different sets that we've put together. I hope you have questions and you will comment right here. When you ask a question, you help everybody listening and watching the hashtag replay once a month. Or so here's what we're going to be doing all month long. When you comment, your name gets put in a drawing. I'm going to do one drawing. It's going to be for a nice product, and consultants as well as customers will get in the drawing. So please comment when you're watching instead of just watching. Let us know you're here, even if all you do is say where you're watching from or what you're drinking. Cheers to National Pink Day. You are blessed to be a blessing to others, and you've certainly been a blessing to me. Thank you again. Watch for the upcoming posts regularly, and I will see you this next Saturday for hashtag Get Ready With Me. Monday nights at 8 p.m. is skincare, Saturday mornings at 9 a.m., unless otherwise noted, is Get Ready With Me. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. Bye now, and happy National Pink Day.